Hey guys, Green Guitar Guy here, and welcome back to another update from our Lego City. We've got a lot going on today. Guys, you want to tell them what we're doing?
City tour and room tour!
Yes, a city tour. We're just going to be showing you some of the stuff that we've already got built in our city, all in one episode. And if we have time at the end, we're also going to do a little room tour, show you some of the behind the scenes stuff that you don't see in the camera, some of our storage options, projects that we're working on, that kind of stuff. But before we do that, we just wanted to, before we actually get into the city tour, we just wanted to show you, we've got a little bit of news, and we'll pan over here. So some of you are new to the channel, and we're so thankful that you're following us, but for those that have followed us for a long time, you know that this room over here, that our room here used to be our storage room here in the basement. And so we had, like, over on this side, the reason why I'm panning over here, we had like shelves and stuff all along this wall, and a curtain in front of it. And so as you can see, those shelves are gone. We've actually moved everything out from that wall, and we put it up in our attic, so now we've picked up a ton more space. And so this table right here was always kind of temporary. We weren't able to really build a whole lot onto it because we'd have to move stuff to get into like Christmas bins and stuff like that. So now that the shelves are out of here, we can actually put in a more like permanent tables. So it actually gives us a ton more square footage, and we're going to be rethinking how we've got our whole city laid out. So we're gonna have a ton more space where we can build and expand and rethink some stuff in the city. All right, so are you guys ready?
Yes!
Let's do a city tour. All right, so we're gonna start the tour over on this side of the city with some of the smaller builds. So over here we've got the sightseeing tour bus stand. We've got the hotel. This area we ended up keeping the 8 stud deep, well, the hotel's a 16, but some of these more shallow buildings over on this side, because we don't have a ton of space, and I think they fit really well. So we've got the museum, we've got the skateboard shop and the little skateboard area, which is pretty cool. We've also got the train over here. There's the fire station over at the end. This ended up just kind of being a catch-all for the extra stuff that we had. Over in that corner, we've got the little cabin. Anything that I missed over here, Em?
So you missed the bike shop.
Well, it's a skateboard shop, skateboard bike shop.
And the skating ramp.
Okay.
So there's also the fire station
Yep.
at the very end.
All right, so moving up here to the upper part of the city, this is over the train tracks. We've got Green Grocer, and we've got City Hall there, and right in front of it we've got the little park. So our first ever custom tree right over there. We've got a little fountain going on, and Emily set up some of the figures over there, right? And hold on, I'll move over into the center area. So we've got the pizza truck and the coffee shop out here, filling people up with food. And then moving on over here, we've got my first ever like custom mock, which is the Security Mutual building. It's one of the local buildings here in our town, and just kind of made a somewhat of a replica of it. Looks pretty cool. And then moving on, we've actually put Corner Garage in place. That wasn't in place in our last updates. So that's been sitting around in the other room for a while. The kids have been playing with it. We finally got it placed in town here. We also added in a little side street right here because that is a corner build. And we wanted to be able to get into the garage part of that. So we ended up just tiling the street here and using actually some tape as like the striping for it. So that came out pretty decent. And then moving on, we've got the detective's office and barbershop, And then the last one down there is the little pizza shop from one of those, I forget the name of it, one of the city builds, but it's only 8 studs deep, but still a pretty cool little shop. And that's been kind of like a filler thing for us, like as I've needed something to stand in a place, we've just kind of moved it around. But hopefully we'll get like a permanent place for it in the new part of the city. So moving around up top here, we've got the bookshop and the little house with it, which is pretty cool build. I like these a lot. Can't see it super good because our row houses are in place in the city down below. But as you can see, we changed out the birch tree to have some green leaves, so it's not a fall scene set up there. We've got some books, extra like little tables set out selling books up there out front. Pretty cool. And as you can see, this area is like a pedestrian only access, so the road doesn't come down through here, which I really like a lot. That, you know, like it's bike and pedestrian access, looks pretty cool. So they go down some steps. We've got some lamps here on the railings, and then we've got Assembly Square over here. So we turned the cafe sideways, and we added a little guitar over here to show that there's like a music store upstairs. Alright, so out in front of the cafe, we finished our little market square area, right, Bray?
Yeah.
And that turned out pretty cool. We've got our little farmers market out in front. Do you want to tell us what all of those are?
There's a pie shop. And
Yeah, the pie shop is the one that you did, right? In the back there.
shop,
Okay, and we've got a plant shop. What else?
There's also a honey shop. And
Yes.
also a veggie shop.
A veggie shop right over here. Yeah. Those turned out pretty cool. We love the look of the tiling and all. That came together really nice, and I think it ties in nice in front of Assembly Square here, right? All right, and then moving down below here, we've got this side street. Excuse me, guys. All right. We've got this little side street, so we've got like a tunnel coming out from under Assembly Square. We've got a couple of row houses and the pet shop down here, and the Grand Emporium off on this side. And then there's another tunnel that cuts through underneath and connects to the road around the other side. But I like the looks of this area. It's pretty cool. We've got some like a vendor set up down there. The little guy moving his popcorn cart, and some people going in to shop. And then over there we've got the Soap and Suds dry cleaners along with the brick bank. And we'll move around the other corner here. And I'll show you over on this side. Beside brick bank here, we've got our train tunnel and our car tunnel going through. Really like the looks of those, kind of cutting through the mountain, as you can see there. We really like how that area turned out, and you get another view of the farmers market up there. And so then moving on, we've got kind of just a train bridge across here. Well, bridge for the trains and vehicles, just kind of connects the two tables. And so we've just got some cars moving across there. We've also got our sightseeing tour bus with some of the guys, with me, GreenGuitarGuy, and Emily's minifigure, and then we've also got Rocky Brick and Zabadak currently on the bus. Alright, so that's our city. So So moving on to the rest of the room, we'll just kind of move around the room and show you. So up on the shelf here, we've got just a bunch of different models and stuff that I've either had when I was a kid. We've got the Imperial Shuttle up there, Caribbean Cruiser, some of the Coast Guard, like plane and helicopter, fishing boat, police boat, just a couple other models and stuff. Yep, those are some of our lights that we use to light up for video. Pretty cool LED panel lights. And then we'll move around to this corner. This is just a small portion of our storage options. These are kind of just for the specialty pieces that I use somewhat frequently. And I'll show you our bigger storage option in just a moment. This is kind of junky over here, but I'm going to show you anyways because I told you it'd be a room tour. So this is just kind of some of our stuff from Bricklink orders and all that I haven't actually gotten sorted or put into bins yet. Boxes, base plates. This is our camera that I use for speed builds. Over in this corner we've got some boats. Let's see, what is that? The ferry and the police boat. There's also like a fire boat over there, I think, as well. And then, let's see, moving around the room. So over here, the kids have their kind of build area as well. Emily's got a city. Ray's got his city over there. It's kind of a disaster because we've been kind of in transition here, getting things set to move everything out so we can rebuild some tables, and so that'll look a little bit different here. Briley's got an area over here that she's been building in. We've also got some buckets and other, I think there's actually other Lego boxes over in this corner that some stuff that we haven't built yet. Can't really see very well back there. And then right over here is our build table, our blue. This actually used to be our old dining room table, and we sanded off the top. We painted it blue, thinking that it would kind of be like part of the bay for the city, and it's kind of ended up just being our build table for all of our update videos. And then moving on, we'll take you out to the room that we call the studio. Right next door to the Lego room is the room we call the studio, and we got all of our instruments and stuff out here. Over there in the corner is where I do all the video editing. We've got my Blue Yeti microphone over there for commentaries, and then right here up front is just kind of some of our Lego builds that haven't actually made it into the city yet, but that the kids are playing with right now. So we've got Downtown Diner, we've got, there's like a hospital, Friends Hospital, and then also the ski lodge or ski resort, whatever the name of that set is. And I think there's also one of the people packs. I think the fun fair is mixed in here as well, but that's all stuff that the kids are playing with right now. And then moving over here, my shelves are kind of a disaster, but over here we've got the police command base. This is one of the sets that I had as a kid. Super cool. I just love it. And then moving in here into this closet is all of our storage for all of our Lego. So these are all the bins. They're mostly sorted by color. There are a few that are just kind of random pieces or different sets. So we've got all the different colors, and this is kind of like more of our bulk storage. So pieces that, you know, if we're gonna go dig through something to maybe find a piece, hopefully it'll be somewhere stored here in this mix. All right, well, that's all we've got for today, guys. If you enjoyed the video, you can give it a thumbs up. Thumbs, subs, and comments are always appreciated. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. We will catch you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.